What's up, my people? In this video, I'll be showing you how to go from point slope form, which is this one, to slope intercept form, which is this one. In class, we did something and I called it part A and part B. Today, I'm going to show you how to do that part B part, okay? So let's go ahead and we'll be going from y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. We'll be going from there to y equals mx plus b. So again, y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. Well, I got to fill in some blanks because this is x1, y1, and this is my m. So I'm going to rewrite this as y minus something equals something, parentheses, x minus something. That y1 is going to be 2, m is going to be 3, and x1 is negative 4. But you know, this is no good. So y minus 2 equals 3 parentheses x plus 4. In class, this is where we stopped. We called this part A. Okay? The part B is going to be how we finish that. So we're going to take this. I'm just going to rewrite it right here. Y minus 2 equals 3 parentheses x plus 4. Now, step 1 is that we have to distribute this 3. We called it the double rainbow, which has had all this other stuff earlier in the year. We end up with 3x. 3 times 4 is 12. And then we still got this y minus 2 on this side. And now what I want to do is I want to isolate the y. In other words, I want to get this y by itself. But this minus 2 thing is in the way. And when we did one-step equations, we had to do the inverse. So we have to do the inverse of minus 2, and that's going to be plus 2. So you get y equals 3x, and then positive 12 plus 2 is 14. That is the slope-intercept form of this equation. And if you were to graph this and put this into Desmos, you'll see that it will go through. You'll see that it'll go through negative 4, 2. All right. So next one. This one has a fraction. So again, we're going to do y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. Y minus something equals something, parentheses x minus something else. And then we're going to label x1, y1. That's m. So my y1 is 5. M is 7 over 2. And x is going to be 2. Okay? Now, again, this is part 1. Since we have no double signs, this is what we called part A. So how do we finish this? I'm just going to rewrite it. And this is actually not that difficult. So let's go ahead and multiply this. And I'll do that in a different color. You're going to get 7 over 2x. And when you multiply this, you multiply the 7 times the negative 2 first, and you get negative 14. Then you divide it by that. So you multiply the two numbers, and then you divide it by the denominator. So you got 7 times negative 2. 7 times negative 2. And you're going to get negative 14. Negative 14 divided by 2 is negative 7. And you still got this y minus 5 over here. Now, for the final step, we have to do the inverse of this minus 5 because we want to isolate the y by itself. And what that means we're going to do, we're going to add 5, add 5. So y is going to equal 7 over 2x negative 5 plus 2. I'm sorry, negative 5. Just kidding. Negative 7 plus 5 is negative 2. This is our answer. If you were to plug this into Desmos, it will go through 2 comma 5. All right, now, let's look at what we have here. It says something through 3-1, but it's undefined. Undefined should trigger us to think Vux. Because Vux, this was the undefined. Which means my equation is going to be a x equals something. But what is x going to equal? Go to my point. And what is x? 3. That's the answer. Okay, and the second one, or the fourth one, or the last one of this video, it says my slope is 0. If my slope is 0, that should trigger me to think Hoy. So if my slope is 0, that means I have a y equals equation. So I'm going to go ahead and write y equals. What is my y going to equal? Whatever y is in the point, y equals 3. Okay? So that is how you're going to do the homework, the second part of the homework, where we did part A, and then part B is finishing it up. I do want to point out one more thing in this video. I just remembered I need to do. Let's just make up. Let's say that we had 0.36 and my slope was 2/5. Okay. Now, sometimes what'll happen is it won't work out as smooth as we would like. It just doesn't work out like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to still do your y minus y1 equals m parentheses x minus x1. And then again, I still got to do my y minus something equals something minus x, something like that. There we go. And then I'm gonna fill in my y1 with 6. My slope is 2/5. That is not a 5. 2/5. And my x is 3. And then we start doing this distributive thing. Now, if you can't reduce, you're going to do 2 times 3. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. And you're going to leave it over 5. Leave it like that, okay? And then we still want to isolate the y. I need to get this minus 6 off of here. And the reason I wanted to show you guys this is that you could actually, when you get to this point, what I want you to do is I want you to plug this into Desmos, and it'll tell you what fraction goes back there. I'll do that in class. So this is how you can just get it set up to this point, and I'll show you how to do it, how to get further in class. If you have any more questions, let me know. All right, talk to y'all later.